What's going on, people, and welcome to the Blue Steel Podcast Show. I'm your co-host LV Live, along with my co-host Jeff. And this will be our quick hitter for today, right before Game 6. Predictions. Jeff, what's going on, my man?
Not much. How you doing, man? It's a good day. Good game six. Could be the end of the NBA season, and then the real season starts, which is free agency. But got the game tonight.
Yeah, very true, very true. The game tonight. People, thank you for the love and support that we get for our show. Also, too, please hit us up, bluesteelshow at gmail.com. Bluesteelshow at gmail.com. Please hit that share, like, subscribe button, that bell icon. It's greatly appreciated. But Jeff, let's get right to it. Hey man, I got the Warriors tonight. I think it goes 7. I don't think the league, not even the players, the league is not going to allow this to be ended tonight.
I knew he was gonna say that. Yeah, I don't think for some reason, if it wasn't the last game of Oracle, I would go with Toronto. But I think Golden State's gonna win. I'm like 52-48. I'm really torn. I think it's gonna be a really good game though tonight. But honestly, if I was Toronto, I would not want to go to Game 7. Um, so if I'm Toronto, you got to win it tonight. Because I don't think you want to go to Game 7 in Toronto. A lot of these guys ain't never been in that situation. Golden State's like, hey, this is what we do, you know. So it's I think Golden State. Only reason I'm going Golden State because it's the last game with the Oracle. That's it. Everything else points to Toronto. To be honest.
Yeah, it definitely does. I see the reason why I see Golden State. I think KD's injury, which we'll touch on a bit later. I think that's going to be a driving force for them. I think that's going to be a big momentum thing for them that they're going to use to help them get through these next two games. I think X factor that they need to really step up is Boogie Cousins. If he gets
Yep.
on the post and he does what we know he can do, be that All Star player, that Olympic gold medal player. I think that he can definitely make some noise down there, especially with that three ball. He can step out, he can stretch the floor. But if he plays well, these next two games, hey man, I see the trophy staying in Golden State. But if you notice, Jeff, I just want you to kind of pay attention to something. Kawhi came on towards the end of that game. But for majority of that game, he was kind of missing in action, man. I think the wear and tear is starting to catch up to him. So I want people to kind of pay attention to that. How much does Kawhi have left, considering the team leans on him so much? I don't know. I think he's starting to gas out, man. I don't know. What do you think?
I can see that, man. I mean, he's not healthy, already. He's a very efficient player, but yeah, I think he picks his points in the game. Um, when he turns it up, there's always a particular point in the game. Seems like he turns it up. But yeah, man, the thing with them, he's gonna get his 20 to 30 somewhere in that area. They need somebody else to step up. Like Lowry needs to step up. Seems like he plays better on the road for some reason in the playoffs. I don't know why. They need a couple people to step up. I don't think Siakam gonna do nothing. Draymond's in his head. Um, so I think he got to be Lowry, causing havoc on defense, hitting a couple threes into the basket, things like that. But you're absolutely right. If Boogie balls like he played last game, they'll definitely be going to Game 7. They don't have an answer for him down there. I mean, but Toronto has had somebody else step up besides Kawhi. It's been somebody different in all the games they've won, and tonight's no different. You got to do it tonight. And if anybody, I think it got to be Kyle Lowry. He has the most experience, the most accolades with his name, quote unquote, All Star appearances, etc. He definitely needs to step up tonight, big for them to get out. So like I said, they do not want to go to a Game 7. I don't care where they playing at. Give me a Kawhi's house. You don't want to play Golden State in a Game 7 because they expect to win. Toronto thinks they can win. There's a difference. So
Yeah, I totally agree. I said it earlier. The X factor to me is Boogie Cousins, who I think the backbone of this team is in this series, and who's going to really carry them to the championship. I think it's going to be Klay Thompson. I think Klay Thompson has really showed his championship medal, who he is. He's hit a lot of big shots for this team. I know a lot of people see Steph. I know a lot of people see, of course, KD, um, but Clay has hit so many big shots. I mean, can we forget? People forget about that big shot he hit in Game 6 when they played OKC, and OKC was pretty much about to wrap it up, and he went on a tear, man. So
As he can do.
yeah, man. So I just think that he's a big part of what they do. I think really, even though I know Steph's not going to do it, I think he really needs to try to get a lot of shots for Clay, because I think that I think they got to ride that wave to the championship. Of course, Steph come in with a couple of his shots, do what he does off the dribble. Those pull up threes that pretty much take the air out of any team from deep. But I think the one who's really got to get a lot of shots, it's Clay. He's had a sensational finals, man. I think you got to really ride him out, and if everything goes as planned, I think he will be the Finals MVP if they can close it out.
Yeah, I don't. They both got to put up like they got to get close to 30 apiece, I believe. Between two, the Splash Brothers, they got to for them to win. So, because everybody else can be up and down. Boogie can give him, 15, 20. He played well last game, like I said, and they should be heading to Toronto for Father's Day, for that game on Father's Day. So we'll see.
Yeah, very true. So what do you so real quick predictions? What do you got the score being tonight?
Oh, I think if for Golden State to win, well, actually they're at home. Like 110, 107 somewhere. It's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be I think this might be the best game of the actual series tonight.
Yeah, I kind of am leaning on that also. You said 110, 107. I'll go 108, 105. Golden State.
Okay. Yeah,
About the
I
same.
think it's gonna be a good game, man. I think it will be. I hope it is. It's too late in the season for it not to be. So you want it to be.
So so Jeff, we had a big news this past weekend. People, I'm sure you've heard. KD torn Achilles, and Jeff, I don't want to say I said so, but did I not say on this podcast? Did I not say that I think he's got an Achilles injury that they're not speaking of?
Yeah, and they still haven't admitted to it. Really.
They said a sore calf. They said a sore calf. I said I don't think so. Not the way he limped up. Not the way that he first got the injury. I said he might have an Achilles injury. We might have aggravated something. Because remember, Iguodala's playing on a sore Achilles too.
Right.
So, you move the wrong way with that thing. If it's aggravated, you could tear it. And something tells me he might have did something to it, aggravated, pulled it. They're not going to say that. Because of HIPAA, of course. But I think that this is what happens, man, when you kind of put the pressure on these guys, and we can easily say that he shouldn't have played, but I think the pressure got to him. I think he did, and I think he just wanted to prove to everybody that I'm not faking, that I'm really trying to play for my team. But I mean, does this affect his money in the summer, Jeff? What do you think?
No. KD opt out. He's gonna get at minimum. Golden State's going to give him a max contract at minimum. And everybody, there's no way like minimum at worst case scenario, you opt in and get $32.1 million or something like that, I believe. But I wouldn't do that if I was him because some there's not like all 30 teams in the league gonna be like, nah, we don't want you, KD. Right? Somebody's gonna give him a max deal. I believe Golden State will offer him a max deal. They should, considering he lost a whole year of his career because they put him out there. And no, it's not gonna mess with his money. He's too great of a player. Like if you're the Knicks, but you gonna be like, nah, KD, we don't want you. Like, are you kidding me? You'll be like, yes, come, we got you. We'll give you the best medical staff in the world. We got you this year. Don't even worry about it. So any team that wants KD at this point, you'll sign him for 4 years because you get 3 more years of him. Even if he's not as elite as he was, he's still just an exceptionally good player. He's better than what you got. So, yeah, it's not going to mess with his money at all, in my opinion.
If I'm the Knicks, I sign him, and I sign him to a big deal. And the reason why,
nice.
and the reason why is because you got a player like Andre Barrett coming in. You got Kevin Knox. You got a lot of guys who can really learn from him. And believe it or not, with the way medicine is today, I think he's going to come back the same KD, if not better. I think that if you even see a guy like a Boogie Cousins, the way he came back from his Achilles, he's a bigger guy. So you would think that would be more of wear and tear on him, and Boogie Cousins looks all right.
He's still not 100% healthy, but that could be
Right.
his hamstring too.
Right, could be his hamstring. I don't think he's in the best shape.
Of course. Yeah.
Right. So if I think give him enough time to have a good off season to where he can really get into playing shape, I think you can see a better Boogie Cousins next year.
Yeah, for sure.
So you give KD a whole year off to really get back with the medicine, with the way things are. You send him over there to Germany, he get that shot that Kobe got. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shot that he was getting in his knee for the last 5 years, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and D Wade was going over there too. Yeah, LeBron's going over there. Yeah, we know location.
Yep.
He get the same type of thing. I think KD will be back better than ever, and I think that people will be crazy not to sign him. People will be crazy.
You gotta resign him, man. Too good. I'm just upset that hopefully he does, man. I saw a thing on Dominique Wilkins, that he came back and had like 2-3 more years averaging over 25 points a game, and then he was kind of at the end of his career the last 2-3 years. So that didn't impact his career. It did. Obviously it will. You might lose a whole year of your career, which I hate. I really think as a fan of the league, you hate that more than anything, so.
Yeah, so like you said, it's going to be an interesting summer. It's something we're truly excited about. The NBA season ends either tonight or ends this weekend. And free agency will be the start of the new season. But I don't really care about that, Jeff, because you know what I'm focused on. I'm focused on the gridiron.
Yeah, it'll be here. It's here already. They already
84 days.
84 days? Okay.
So, I'm psyched. I'm psyched about that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, that could be another topic, but I'm just, I smell the grass. I'm getting amped, man.
I know. It'll be here.
Yeah.
Everybody can't wait for that. So.
Yo, man, great show, man.
Yes, sir. Obviously, we'll see who wins this game tonight, and we'll be back for you guys.
Absolutely. People, please hit us up. BlueSteelShow@gmail.com. BlueSteelShow@gmail.com. Let us know what you think about the topic tonight. Please hit us back tonight, if you can, to give us your predictions, what you think, how you felt the game played out. Me and Jeff will be watching closely, and we'll be able to chime in before the weekend is out what we think, our perspective was on the game and stuff like that tonight.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right, my man. I'm going to holler at you, brother.
All right. Later.
Later.